Nia, dear, we didn't keep you here so you could only tend teacups.
Then why? I like teacups.
There is something about your parentage you should know.
No need. Kai and I dug around. Father was the master of fire. Big whoop.
Your mother, however, was the master of water.
Wow, so cool. Look, I'm the water ninja. I can finally be useful.
Haha, she knows exactly what she's doing.
Water ninja?
Zane, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be?
Shut up, Sensei!
Listen, do you understand what that means? Waterbending isn't tea sprays and garden hoses.
Wow, didn't know you were an artist, Zane.
He would have been the next Picasso in our youth, Misako.
How did he copy the art style of my sketches that I make in the bathroom?
Replicative AI. It's fluids. Air is a fluid. Food's a fluid sometimes. Blood is a fluid. Sweat, tears, moisture, everything.
Zane.
Okay, numbers. I love numbers. They make me feel alive. Lungs. Total capacity for an adult, up to about 6 liters. Pay attention to the board. It'll make sense throughout the lecture. Not a typo. 6 liters. Tidal breath, roughly 0.5 liters in and out when you're calm. The air itself holds water depending on humidity at room temperature and maybe 50% relative humidity. A cubic meter of air holds roughly 8 to 10 grams of water vapor. That means a single half-liter breath carries on the order of 4 to 5 milligrams of water. Tiny, but we're talking precision control. That's a lot of micro-resources if you could influence every breath in a room.
So, if I taught a class, I could make everyone blow bubbles when they laugh. Cute party trick.
First of all, stop abusing the board, Nia. And cute? Cute? No. Think dramatic. Think strategic. Think oh my god's options. You pull moisture out of fog, and suddenly you've got a short-range mist field. Or you reroute condensation. Or never mind, you're not listening.
I am. I'm thinking of paper boats, and umbrellas, and frothy cappuccinos. Have you ever tried a frothy cappuccino, Zane?
Don't change the subject to coffee, Nia. We're discussing the physics of atmospheric water content and bodily fluids, and I'm trying to be useful here, and
You talk about foam!
Keep your temper, Zane.
Okay, look, blood, an adult has roughly 4 to 6 liters of blood. Plasma makes up about 55%, and plasma itself is roughly 90% water. So ballpark, 2.5 liters of water sits inside the circulatory system. There's significant water mass inside each person. The numbers are neat. They're elegant. That's all I'm saying.
Zane, say less with the implications and more with the I don't know tea ritual.
Zane, don't say water and people like it's grocery shopping. Gross. I'm not gonna do anything nasty. I'll use water to fix the kettle when it leaks. That's my brand.
Damn, it, Nia. You ruined my dramatic monologues.
We're not discussing ways to hurt anyone. The physics are interesting in the abstract, but our duty is to protect life. Remember that.
Fine, abstract, pure. Look at the math names. Q is proportional to delta P over R. Flow depends on pressure difference over resistance. PV equals nRT. Gases behave predictably. Humidity, relative humidity, all very pretty words to throw around when you want to sound terrifying in a lecture. That's what I do. I sound terrifying.
You should really try sounding cute sometimes. You'd sell better on posters.
He's not trying to sell anything, dear.
You hear that, Sensei? She could gather the moisture in the air here and make an enchanted umbrella, or make the mist align into ribbons of coherent droplets that catch spectral energy. Ghosts, for example. They're weird. Water interacts with energy differently than stone or wood. A fine spray could scatter ectoplasm. I'm not saying do it. I'm saying the principle is.
A ghost mister? That's adorable. I could give Moro a spa day.
For the second time, stop making your silly sketches on the board. And the point is, options. You don't want to be predictable.
Nia, what would you do if someone needed help? Let's hear a proper Nia answer.
I'd use the water to heal, to hydrate, to wash burns, to cool fires without burning anything more.
For the third time, stop.
If there's a ghost hurting people, I'd make a mist to soothe them, not hurt. I'd make rivers for farmers.
She's
I'd
not
make a
stopping,
fountain so
is she?
kids down the street can splash in summer. That's what matters to me.
That actually makes sense. Healing is elegant in its own way. But imagine the counterpoint, the theatrical scare tactic that makes enemies stop thinking they can escalate. The mere possibility shapes strategy.
So, you want me to be a terrifying presence and a tea slinger?
Yes, terrifying presence. Bring your own scone.
You have a strange metric for power, Zane.
Numbers, metrics, power. Same thing. You have power, Nia. Real power. It's not for me to decide how you use it. I just like thinking about extremes. The theory is candy. The practice is another matter.
Then don't eat all the candy, Zane.
We'll take the power and keep it kind. And Zane, if you must continue these monologues, do it somewhere people have a helmet on.
Helmet? I'll take a cardboard box. It's more aerodynamic.
Drink! Seriously, hydrate the dramatic monologues out of you.
Fine, but one day when the world gets grim, you'll thank me for thinking of the big things.
I'll thank you for being dramatic, and for the occasional useful idea. Preferably the ones that don't involve turning the tea house into a physics lab of doom.
88.1% of you aren't subscribed. Fix that.
Come on, it takes hours to make these skits. Share with friends and family. It might even make their day, and tell them to subscribe. It's free.